Welcome back, everybody, to the Andy McKenzie Career Mode series, and we begin this episode in Seattle. It's Andy McKenzie against the Legion of Boom to start today's video, as the Texans have won 4 in a row, but now meet up with the 9-1 Seattle Seahawks in that defense nobody wants to play against, especially in this building. McKenzie's had this offense playing very well, but they haven't seen a defense quite like this one. Here is 3rd and 4, McKenzie back to pass, there's the pressure, and down he goes, sacked by Douglas. He had the quick pressure, McKenzie couldn't get the ball out in time. Houston gets nothing on their first possession, let's go ahead, it's now 3-0 Seattle, and now trying to mix in some zone read. You have to try a bunch of different things to see what you can do against this defense. There's a pickup of 5. Now McKenzie trying to pass again, and pressure's there once more. From the same spot, now a different player, and it forces 3rd and 5. McKenzie will try this again, but now straight up the middle, and incomplete to Josh Hill, who returns from injury. That means Fisher Roberts is not starting. But as you can see, the entire offense really isn't starting either. Still a 3-0 game for Seattle as the first quarter is nearly over, and now the Texans get called for holding. It's Fisher Roberts. He's probably just frustrated that he's not starting anymore, but the offense backs up to 1st and 20. Now McKenzie sees an opening. He's going to run for it himself this time, and there's Earl Thomas forcing a slide after a decent pickup. Let's go 3rd and 13, empty formation. McKenzie to the sideline, overthrows Malcolm Riley. There were a couple defenders in the area. 0 for 4, no yards in the air. That's how McKenzie opens this game. The Texans can't get anything going with 3 tight ends on the field. Brandon Oliver is still stopped for a loss. He's at 9 yards on 6 carries. Back to the air, and McKenzie's thrown down again. It's just a defensive clinic. McKenzie does not have enough time to run the offense the way he's used to, and now is forced to throw a screen on 3rd down. He completes his first pass, but still does not have his first yard. Luckily, the Houston defense is also playing well. McKenzie again chased. He's clobbered and overthrows Malcolm Riley. Now 1 for 6, trying to find just a yard in the air. What do you do here if you're Andy? Go to your top wideout. There's DeAndre Hopkins on the outside. They finally move the chains and get positive yards. Then a 3rd down a couple plays later. Again for Hopkins, this time stopped shy of the marker, but against this defense, you have to take advantage of your opportunities. 4th and inches, they go for it, and Brandon Oliver gets the first down. That puts them at midfield. Less than a minute and a half to go in the first half as McKenzie is sacked by Cam Chancellor. He rolled right out into the pressure. They had the perfect call for it and back up the Texans. 3rd and 18. McKenzie dumps it off and it's knocked away. Again, he takes a hit, and that's the end of that possession. But Seattle turned the football over with less than 30 seconds to go in the half. A prime opportunity to get some points here as McKenzie slides ahead of Richard Sherman. There's a timeout. 17 seconds left on 3rd down. He's taking his chance to the end zone, and it's knocked away. Kerry Williams in coverage. That makes McKenzie 3 of 11 passing, but they at least tie the game. Just a 3-3 game in the 3rd quarter. Back to work. McKenzie on target. On the play-action boot, he hooks up with Fisher Roberts. They get out to the 37. Again to the air. McKenzie resets. Going deep for Hopkins. And he comes away with it against Richard Sherman. All the way for a touchdown. There you go. One of the best receivers against one of the best corners. Hopkins makes the biggest play of the game. But Seattle counter with a touchdown of their own. 10-10 in the 3rd, and there's a gaping hole in the defense for Brandon Oliver as he runs up to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, McKenzie passing up the seam, lobbing it, and Jalen Strong can't make the catch. Lucky that wasn't picked off. On 2nd down, back to the ground, and Oliver is wrapped up. He gets nothing. That means another 3rd and long for the Texans. They need to find 12 yards here. McKenzie rolls out right. He's patient. There's a pump fake. Now he has to run for it. There's a man missing, and he picks up the first down with his legs. They're out to the 41. 1st and 10. Now some zone read again. And McKenzie trying to cut back to the right side. He ends up getting about 10 yards. Here they are at the 44-yard line for a 3rd and 6 in Seattle territory. Flag down, and a catch by Josh Hill. But will it stand? What's the call? Holding on the Seahawks. The big catch by Hill stands and they move closer toward field goal range. At the 30. Fake, pressure's there, he swings it out, and Oliver is wrapped up. Seattle has it covered, now 3rd and 4. McKenzie trying to convert again. He backs up too far though, and is sacked by Michael Bennett. You can't miss your chances at points against this defense, and that's what happened right there. They fall out of field goal range, kick it back to Seattle, and they proceed to drive down the field and get the field goal themselves. 13-10, Seahawks lead here in the 4th quarter. Not much time for McKenzie to lead the team for a comeback. They have one drive here, 2.5 minutes. McKenzie off the fake, hit again, and just gets it away in time. He's hit by Jordan Hill. Luckily, the team does not have to back up, but 3rd and 10, there's the blitz, it's picked up. McKenzie rolling, needs to make a decision. He goes back across his body, and it pays off. Josh Hill with another big grab, and they get into Seahawk territory. They need to at least get in field goal range. Here's a run by Oliver trying to sweep it outside, and with his speed, he picks up the first down to the 33-yard line. They're now down to the 28 against the blitz. McKenzie hits Hopkins down the middle, and they're inside the red zone. The field goal is not enough. They want to end this game. 54 seconds to play. McKenzie off the mark as he looks for Jerron Brown and overthrew him. Now it's 2nd and 10, 3 wide on the field. McKenzie hit, but on target for the touchdown! Josh Hill comes through once again. I was a little surprised to see him still starting over Fisher Roberts, who has played well in his absence. But Hill comes back. He shows he's healthy, makes 3 critical plays in this game, and the Texans take a late lead. The offense did their job. It took them a while to find any amount of success in this game, but they take the lead with 50 seconds left. Jeff Fisher's coaching the Seahawks, by the way. This is wild. And the Seahawks cannot come back. They turn it over on downs, and the Texans extend their winning streak. They conquer the Legion of Boom. They go into Seattle, get their 5th straight victory, and improve to 7-4 on the season. Andy McKenzie throws for only 168 yards and 47% completion. He ran for 51 yards, but what did the offense not do? They did not turn the football over, and that makes them tied with the Jaguars atop the AFC South. We continue this episode as McKenzie and the Texans go back to division play to face the Tennessee Titans. And they're wearing these all-red alternates as they return home, hoping for their 6th straight victory. An early Tennessee turnover gives them some help as Brandon Oliver takes the delayed give and picks up 6 yards. McKenzie goes 2 receivers right on 3rd down, and there's Malcolm Riley inside the 10. The Texans knocking on the door to score first. Didn't take them quite as long as the previous game to get going on offense. 2nd and goal, McKenzie sneaks it in. It's his 5th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Texans get on the board first. Let's go into their next possession later in the 1st quarter. McKenzie on 2nd down, looking to the outside, and George Iloka tips it and is able to make the interception at his shoestrings. Quite the play there. Tennessee gets a field goal off of it. 7-3, still 1st quarter. McKenzie trying to make up for his mistake. How about the speedster Malcolm Riley with the moves? He's off to the races. Who's going to catch this guy? Nobody. Touchdown, Texans. We have not seen Riley put on the moves like that. 73 yards, 45 of them after an incredible juke inside of those 2 defenders. 14-3 now into the 2nd quarter as McKenzie tries to convert this 3rd down, and he gets it away in time, and look who's there, the reliable Josh Hill. Does Fisher Roberts make these plays that Hill is making? These are tough catches. Now McKenzie in a tough situation, somehow avoiding the pressure to miss. He goes back to the middle, wide open DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, if the defensive coordinator quits right there on the spot, can you really blame him? And there's an illegal block in the back penalty to take it all back. Come on now. They still are able to work their way into Tennessee territory, but a 3rd and 11, and Josh Hill with the conversion inside the 15-yard line. Another 3rd down from inside the red zone. McKenzie to the air, gets it away in time, and Josh Hill drops the touchdown. I'm not sure how to feel about that. He made a lot of really difficult catches and then drops that one. Houston still takes a 14-point lead. And here is the run game getting going in the second half as Oliver gets a carry. Look at that, 4 yards a carry. That's what we want to see. 33-yard line on first down. McKenzie hit again, but downfield in a foot race. It's Malcolm Riley versus Captain Munnerlyn, and he's gone for another big touchdown. Riley has brought so much to this offense, and the offense is living up to their potential. 24-10 in the third quarter as McKenzie gets that away in time ahead of the hit as he completes the pass shy of the marker. Here's a 3rd and 2. Oliver on the carry. He takes it wide and picks up the first down. There's 60 yards on 14 carries. And we go ahead to their next 3rd down. McKenzie letting it develop, loading up the deep ball again, and this time Munnerlyn is there to deny the touchdown. Riley can't get his 3rd of the day. But it's still 24-10 as we jump forward. And now they're focused more on the clock, but not going to make it easy on Tennessee. Mix in some zone read, make them earn the stops. 3rd and 1. Here's Oliver. With blockers in front, he's inside the 30 and brought down inside the 25. It's great to see the running game succeed like this. A 3rd and 10 and a first down conversion to the 5-yard line. It's McKenzie to Josh Hill. Looking for the end zone now on 3rd and goal. McKenzie, jump ball, and it is tipped and incomplete, intended for DeAndre Hopkins. They add 3, make it a 3-score lead, and Tennessee just could not get enough offense going. 10 points is not going to cut it. This one just about over, but still pay attention to this play as James Starks gets an opening, and he is going to seal this with a 35-yard touchdown run. He started left, bounced it out to the right side, and that is the exclamation point on this 6th victory in a row for the Houston Texans. They are now 8-4 on the season after going 2-4 to start it. And I'm very much looking forward to that next meeting against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are still atop the AFC South in a tie, and we'll take a look at some of the stats and whatnot here. But Andy McKenzie goes for 246 in this one, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, but it was a pretty amazing play by George Iloka. Malcolm Riley, 3 for 155 and 2 touchdowns, and there is your 8-4 tie atop the AFC South. The Jaguars and Texans play again in Week 16, so it might be a couple episodes yet. But how much longer will this win streak for Houston go? They look to extend it next episode, which will open against the St. Louis Rams. Thank you all for watching. That is it for this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave your feedback down below and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.